This is just so crazy, and I don't want it to get lost in all the other news today. It turns out that we now know the identities of two of the confidential sources that were in Agent Jonathan Booma's whistleblower complaint. One of them is tech billionaire Peter Thiel. Yes, that Peter Thiel, the right-wing mega donor who is expressly anti-democracy and worked on Trump's transition team and hand-installed a number of people around Trump. So it appears that Peter Thiel is dynamo, and if that is the case, then he is the individual who linked up the former KGB agent with the FBI in order for them to pass off the disinformation about Hunter Biden and Burisma. Even crazier is the fact that he was outed by Charles Johnson, another far-right provocateur who was also one of Booma's confidential sources, named Genius. And it appears that the reason that he outed him is, aside to give Booma some additional support, because Thiel apparently snubbed him and didn't invest in one of his companies. The really interesting thing is that somebody that Business Insider consulted or interviewed about this indicated that Peter Thiel has moved away from Trump and from MAGA, and that this should be viewed in the broader context of that. And I don't think people truly understand how big this is. Aside from his prolific connections to the far right and for funding the far right, is also his connections to the rest of the world and industry. He's connected to Elon Musk because I believe that he's a partial owner of SpaceX. He was the first outside investor into Facebook. He was one of the primary investors, I believe, of a company called Palantir, which is a terrifying company that you should look up. If you don't know who Peter Thiel is, go Google him, because this is just absolutely insane. In the broader context of all of the things that I've been talking about with the FBI whistleblower complaint and Rudy Giuliani, I think we're going to start to hear some rumblings about Russia. I think something bigger is going to be coming out soon. I'm going to do a deep dive into this because there's a lot of different things to unpack here, and I still need to finish the part 3 about the whistleblower complaint, where I talk about Rudy Giuliani's connections to Russian intelligence. So, if you haven't seen those videos, go back and watch them. I'll create a playlist for them, and in the meantime, like and follow for more.